Hello everyone. I have the remaining portion of my Goodwill haul to do for you today. And I also have a few things in here that didn't come from Goodwill that I'm still going to be photographing later today with the things from Goodwill. So I've just included those with this. This is a pair of Old Navy boyfriend jeans. These were just some of mine that have gotten to be a little too big. So I'm going to be listing those today. I don't expect to get but maybe like $15 for them, but it's better than just donating them back. This is a pair of compression socks that my mom got for me back when I was pregnant with I think it was with my first son. So like 2.5, 3 years old, but I never wore them, so I'm just gonna put them on there. They may only sell for about $5, but it might be a good add-on for somebody if they're interested in getting something else. We are going through my son's room. I have two sons. We're going through their room and we're getting rid of some of their things. These were just some nicer plushies. This is Manhattan Toy Company, and it still has the tag attached. It was just on display. And this is Jellycat. So those are two good brands to keep an eye out for. Again, that's Manhattan Toy Company and Jellycat. This we got as a gift. We actually got a few of them. I don't know where all of his things are. I have some things still in storage. This was just one. I was gonna list them separately anyway. Like a little hedgehog. And then Jellycat, we got this for $1.69 from the toy bin at Goodwill. So definitely comp any Jellycat stuffies, plushies, whatever you want to call them, stuffed animals that you find, because sometimes they will do very well. We had bought, I'm pretty sure we got the Jellycat, I think that was the brand of, there was like a cat on a skateboard or something that sold really well for us. I'll have to go back one day and do like a video on stuffed animals that sell well, but those are good ones to keep an eye out for. These came from the Goodwill haul. They are a pair of Talbot's leather boots. I think a term that I'll use is riding boots. That's what these were at least called back when I was in high school. They go up to like your, I think like your mid-calf. Yeah, about mid-calf. They are 100% leather. They are smaller. I can't tell the size from right here, but I think they were 5s. So, yeah, 5s. So they are little, but I'm hoping the fact that they're leather and that we're about to be in the fall season will help them sell. The sold comps looked pretty good on Poshmark. Next is this very unique kind of Y2K pointy toe style 9 West boots. They are leather as well. Leather upper. I don't know what you would call this. I don't know if that's like alligator skin. I'll have to ask my husband. I don't know what kind of leather that is. But yeah, so they have this. This is what initially drew my eye to them, was those pointy toes, and then I saw the rest of them and that they were leather. And these also had some pretty good comps on Poshmark. They are size 7. This was not from the Goodwill haul. If it's noisy, I'm sorry. Right behind us I have looks like the trash truck is coming. This is not from Goodwill. This was a diaper bag that my mom kept at her house for my first son, and she kept it just in case she would take him out anywhere, and that never really happened. They pretty much just stayed at her house when he came over, so it's in like new condition. And that's the important thing about really looking at like everything in a thrift store, is if you just saw this hanging up, you wouldn't know it's Vera Bradley, because it doesn't have that typical bright, vibrant, super colorful all over print that's often like in paisleys and florals. It's just very plain, but that's great because a lot of people might stray away from those bright colorful prints and want more of a neutral minimalistic kind of bag. So this is a diaper bag, or at least that's what she used it for. I'm going to try to see if I can find, maybe by Google Lens, the actual term for what this is. I don't know if it's meant to be a diaper bag. I don't see any Like the sides of it can hold a bottle, but I know a lot of times diaper bags will have like insulated pockets for bottles, and I don't see that. So it could just be that this is a tote. Maybe like one of the weekender bags or something. I'll have to look into that. But my last Vera Bradley sold really well. I don't think it wasn't the weekender, it was the duffel that I sold. So I'm hoping that'll do well as well. This is a pair of frame denim. I don't think I've found frame before. If I have, it was like maybe one pair. This is size 29, and they are the Le Skinny des Jeans. So skinny jeans. They're distressed. A pair of new with tags Express editor pants. No, I'm sorry, columnist pants. And they are called Barely Boot. So they're kind of like a dress pant you might wear for work or something. And a pretty good boot cut to them. They're size 10. Oh, I'm thinking that must be short. 10 short? Yeah, so they're 10 short, which I like finding shorts and talls and things like that. And they are new with tags, and those seem to go pretty well on Poshmark. I always check my comps on Poshmark, and unless I can't find them there, then I don't usually look at eBay. These, I'm not sure about. So this is called City Knits. And they are a kind of casual, could be work pant. They are size large. So the issue with these is that they're made from that material like the Chico's Travelers, and that's why I picked them up. They seemed like they were doing okay. I think on this day I only picked up things that could get like 25 to 30, something like that, for an average sales price. But I didn't realize until I got these home that the elastic in the waistband had completely gone. Do you know what I mean when you pull it and it gets in it? You can hear that crinkly kind of a sound, and it loses. So it's still stretchy, but this is obviously going to fit a lot larger than a large. So the only reason why I didn't immediately just like donate it back is because I'm wondering if I could market it as a larger size. I'm thinking if I just take the measurements of like the waist, the rise and everything. Now I feel like this is going to be more of a 2 to 3X, and because the legs are a wide leg, they would accommodate for a larger size. So I'm thinking of taking the measurements first before I do anything else, before I waste time with photographs and stuff. Taking the measurements and then going and seeing what that correlates to, and then like maybe listing them as like a 2X or something like that. I don't know. I have to see, because I was super bummed. If not, then I'll just redonate them. This is a pair of Joe's jeans. They are called the Milla High Rise Straight Ankle. They are size 27. I was actually looking at my flip cross poster this morning at a pair of Joe's jeans I had listed, and when I looked to see solds, I feel like it said that I hadn't sold Joe's jeans before, which seemed weird because I know I've picked up a lot and I've listed a lot. So I'm gonna have to go back and check, because if I actually haven't listed Joe's jeans, or if I've listed a bunch of Joe's jeans and haven't actually sold any of them, that's gonna definitely be something I don't pick up anymore. This is a pair of Paige women's skinny jeans. I think these are ones that my husband found. It's a newer Paige label, because I'm a little worried about these. I didn't really have the heart to tell him not to get them, because if you remember, I had a pair of Paige, newer label Paige jeans that were skinny. I think they were a smaller size. They might have been like 2s or something, which does have something to do with it, but they didn't sell on any of the platforms. They'd been up there for a long while, and I ended up taking them down after about a year, and I took them to Clothes Mentor. They didn't take them. I took them to the consignment store that we sell at, and they didn't sell in the 3 months they give them, so they got donated. And I was like, no, not newer Paige jeans. But I mean, if they don't sell for us and they aren't selling anywhere else, then you can't make them sell. but maybe because those are a bit of a bigger size, they'll do a little better. These are a pair of can jeans. They're 29s, and they are called the Curvy Mid-Rise Ankle Skinny. The waistband on these, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like super, the denim that they make these out of is really soft, but it's a super thick. It feels like some of the best quality jeans that I've had, that just surprises me. I know Can's a good brand, but these feel really good quality, which is something I'm going to mention in the listing. Honestly, oh, and they're like raw hem. I kind of been wanting to stay away from skinny jeans, but it's hard because, like myself, I still wear skinny jeans, so it's like I don't want to just give up on it completely, you know. These are Taylor vintage men's jeans in a Connecticut original slim fit with comfort stretch waist, size 36, 32s. I'd never heard of this brand before, but I wanted to look it up, and it had a pretty good average cost of sale on Poshmark. Then we have Madewell jeans. My husband found these as well. Size 28s. These are called stovepipe jeans, which must mean because they're like a straighter leg. I know a lot of people don't have good luck with Madewell, but we'll see. Oh, these are so cool. These are, I think the brand is maybe Arden B. I feel like I couldn't find much when I looked that up on Poshmark. They're size 2, and they are 100% leather pants. They are suede leather. If you notice, the glare is just from my light. It's not on the actual pants themselves. They're very neat. And they have zipper at the bottom of the legs. You want to talk about Y2K? It's about as Y2K as you can get. I also found these men's kind of camo colored Aztec print Vans. I like these a lot. These are size men 10.5. And then lastly, a pair of women's Toms, and they are leather booties. And their size, I think they were a good size. I think they were like an 8 or something. They're called the Carpe Diem is the style. And I don't see the size. I'll have to do some more digging for the size to see. But they had a pretty decent sell-through price or sell price. The toes of them were a little scuffed, but they seemed like they still sold well even with that. And I mean, that's just what happens with leather. But anyway, so that was everything that I'm going to be attempting to list today. It was quite a bit. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your sales are going well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.